All right, a wonderful question came in on how do you handle barbecues while you're trying to lose weight? So if you need more help like this, please like and subscribe to my channel, and also set up notifications. The more that you are liking and commenting on my videos, the easier it is for others to find them on YouTube or other platforms. And that way we can spread this word of sanity around weight loss. So join me on this mission, okay? So like, subscribe. Now, with barbecues, there's a lot of things I want to share here. First off, we're going to learn how to ask forgiveness, not permission. And what I mean by that is when you're invited to a barbecue, I want you to load up and take food to share. I don't want you to ask the host or hostess if you can. Don't say, oh, could I bring something? Don't do that. Just go ahead and go down the checkoff list of what you need for yourself. Make enough and bring it for everyone. So what I mean by that is generally at barbecues, proteins are covered. Not always, right? So sometimes it could be extremely fatty cuts of meat that wouldn't work for you. But a lot of times people will grill out chicken and things like that. So what you can do in this particular situation is you could bring a nice big tossed salad. You can make some kind of a side item. Where you're going to get in trouble at barbecues are usually the side items and the desserts. So you would want to definitely bring something like maybe a beautiful fruit, trifle, or a nice pudding, something that's really low in calories. You would also want to bring a couple side dishes, like maybe a nice big tossed salad with some low calorie dressing. You might think about making yourself some kind of a low calorie baked bean dish, something that you would enjoy, that you've maybe scouted out and tried, and just bring enough for everyone. So you show up with all these containers. No one is going to throw it out and tell you, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. They're going to be, oh, thank you so much. Now, what this does is it secures you from going crazy on all the other stuff. So you have some safe options that are going to help you get within your calorie range. If there are no meats that you think are going to work for you, one option would be to bring some pre-cooked, leaner chicken that you could use, and just kind of keep it in a small Tupperware container. I've done that before. But you could just ask her too, him or her, if you could bring some extra chicken breasts, marinated, things like that to throw on the grill. Most people, again, aren't going to care. So that would be some simple tips for barbecues. Now, the other issue is the desserts. This is where I see a lot of people getting in trouble. Plates of cookies, plates of brownies, things like that. We're going to practice delayed gratification. Before you go, I want you to have pre-tracked a treat, maybe somewhere around 300 to 500 calories. Make sure that you're prepared to go in and have something and enjoy it. And then if there's other things that are just so tempting to you, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't make a decision, Heather. Do I want the pie? Do I want the brownie? This is where your empty Tupperware container comes in this delayed gratification approach. You would go in, you'd enjoy the one dessert, you'd box up the other one, and you'd say, I absolutely can have this. I'm going to have it tomorrow. I'd rather you plan it into your calories for the next day or your points or whatever than to kind of have that all or nothing thought process. I have to eat all the desserts today because tomorrow I'm going to be good, No, that gets you into trouble. So what I want you to do is say, I can absolutely have this other dessert, but I'm going to have it tomorrow. Before you go, make sure you've eaten well all day long. Do not save and hoard calories. I'd rather see you doing what we call calorie cycling through the week, where you have a couple of lower days. Let's just say you're shooting for an average of 1,700 calories. You might have a couple days where you do 1,500 and you go ahead and bank those extra 200 calories for that day. But when I average all 7 days out, it comes out to 1,700 calories. So that is one way you can do it. So you can just kind of a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there. And then when you add up all 7 days, divide by 7, it comes out to roughly 1,700 if that's your target number, okay? The other thing that we want to be doing is protein and fiber all day long to keep you satisfied. If you go into this event hungry or hangry, you're probably going to do damage. So we want to make sure that you've had a substantial breakfast, a substantial lunch, and you're really going in kind of like, if there's food, there's food, but you're not going in like, oh my God, I have to eat because I haven't eaten for the last 8 hours. We do not want that, and that's what I get concerned about these kinds of events. So let's recap. 1, well fed through the day. You have banked calories over the week, because what you realize is the calorie average is more important, not am I hitting this number day to day. You go fully loaded. You should have plenty of containers of food that work for you and planned on indulging in some of the stuff that's there. You're going to go ahead and pre-budget the dessert. Take your empty container to box up the extra desserts you're probably going to find very exciting. Or if you're not a sweet person, it could be the dip, it could be the salty, whatever. I always tell people treats are very dependent on the person. Everyone likes different types of treats. So whatever the food is that's calling to you, you're going to box up the extras and take it home and remind yourself you can absolutely have it tomorrow, but you're not going to eat all the treats today. All right, I hope all of that helps. You guys enjoy your barbecues, and I will talk to you soon.